I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended, beautiful family. Thank you so much for the love and support y'all been constantly giving me, and it's truly appreciated. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl is about to upload her next video. And if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, give you good vibes, inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times and need spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path that even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl thumbs up. Why I say thumbs up? Thumbs up, like and even share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is so greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the channel I'm using today for my meditation is Jason Stevenson. I love his channel as well. It's Chakra Healing Music. And the music I'm playing in the background is called Positive Aura Cleanse, Chakra Clearing, Manifest Miracles, and Elevate Your Vibration. I'm wondering why I'm feeling it in my, my heart chakra. Like, ugh, I feel that crackage. Ugh. Anyways, but the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, not moving forward with love to avoid pain, but facing to accept the change that gave pain to move forward in love. Oh, y'all, I've missed y'all so much. What has it been like? About a week? Um, just going through a lot of purging that has been going on and taking place, and it's like, at first I was really hard on myself, going through different things like, oh, Roslynn, snap out of it, you're just going through different things, bumping heads with people that's close to you, just things just rubbing me all the wrong way. And it's like, when if you've been with me for a while, I always tell y'all, just the fact is that, when I have those kind of heavy type vibrations, I just don't want to do videos. I don't want to have any kind of communication with people. I've been seeing y'all's comments and stuff like that, and I just you're going on a steady pace today. You have purged out so much. You're allowing yourself to really reflect on a lot of things that has taken place throughout your life. So it's like right now, even going through, the social media platforms where a lot of empaths hang out at, it's been like a domino effect of us all going through this, the heavy vibrations, the either anger, irritation, extreme, fatigue, lethargic, whatever you want to call it, um, depression, emotions like very, 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 very sensitive, has been taking place. And it just seems like it's been like that, through, the harvest moon and the other full moons that has taken place, going through all this change, with the virus and stuff that's going on, financial strains that we're going through is taking place, facing a lot of things that, it may have been hard. And it was like a lot of things is taking place in my life, and it was like I felt like I was drained. I felt like I was going through a, mental and emotional as well as spiritual breakdown, and I was just like, I couldn't, I had to allow myself to really go through that. And a lot of times when we have these issues is because even though we say we're ready for change, we're ready to close doors on a path, but we're not aligning ourselves emotionally, mentally, spiritually, um whatever it is you're trying to align yourself to what you're manifesting. Universe has a lot of things in store for us, but it's just the fact is you have to allow yourself to go through these period of changes where it may be a emotional breakup you're going through, in between jobs right now, you may be going through a divorce, you may be on that verge of being homeless, going through all those different things. I've been seeing so much taking place around me, within me, and there's a lot of times that I was trying to move forward with love and positivity. But there was a lot of things that, I didn't allow myself. I was maneuvering myself around certain things where I thought that I was honestly facing. I really did. And then it was just like more things that kept unfolding. I try to keep it real with y'all. I don't want to sit up here and preach one thing and I'm doing another. I had to go through a lot of things where you feel like you have emotionally and physically allowed yourself to move on. But it's like you have to understand it's not going to just happen overnight. It's there are going to be different things that just fold. Your life is unfolding in a different way, and we're already entering a new chapter. But there's a lot of things that you're having to tie up loose ends on a lot of things in your life. And for me to jump forward and say, oh, I want all these things to take place for me, and the universe really wants to give that to me, but there was a lot of things that I was still lingering on. If I got upset about certain things, then all of a sudden a flood of these memories just start popping up, and I'm just da 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 da, you know and I don't want to be that way. You have to be, and I had to allow myself to really, you know take that moment in time for me to go through self-care and just pause. And it was just like, uh love doing my videos, my podcast. I haven't did my podcast in almost close to 2 weeks, a little bit over that. And I've been lacking on my IG videos as well on Instagram. So it was just like trying to push forward, but there was something about myself that was like, Roz, you really need to pay attention to this. You're really trying to move forward, but then it's pushing you back. You're going through an emotional brain, you're not brain, but emotional drain. And it's like messing with you. It's like, messing with your progression. And I had to allow myself to really take pause for that, go into extreme self-care. Because when I say the energy was heavy, even when there's days that I didn't do videos and I really wanted to reply back to you, even it was the energy just from the words that y'all have. And it's not doing videos, doing podcasts, doing that, because it's like, yeah, it's helping, but it's hurting you at the same time, because you're not allowing yourself to face and accept a lot of things that's taking place. There are certain things that may be going on in your life where, okay, for instance, you may be going through a breakup, bad breakup. And a lot of times, if you're not allowing yourself to move forward, but you're still going back into certain different past periods of things that may have impacted you, or things you may have suppressed that really hurt you, or you may have hurt somebody else, it's like a lot of times, you had to be able to allow yourself to, if it's still bothering you, it's like you're trying to make something change when you have to just accept it. When it comes to people or certain things that's taking place in your life, and you can see yourself moving forward, but you see the people around you that are not. You have to be able to yourself in those certain situations and allow yourself to move forward and accept those things. Don't avoid those things so you can be able to say, ooh, I'm ready to jump into my next chapter full force. I'm ready to jump in without, even looking first. But you cannot do that until you physically allow yourself to completely let go of those different situations, allowing yourself to accept what is taking place, allowing yourself to not be saying, okay, I got this, but then in the back of your mind, like, well, what if, and then you're lingering that thought, and you just don't know, just with that little inkling of what if, that holds so much power of energy over you that is going to, keep you drawing back all the time. And those are the things that may be help, this prolonging, and you keep falling short and going backwards instead of moving forwards. And that's what they want us to be able to accept on everything that has taken place. And when I allow myself to really look at everything that has taken place in my life, I had to really be honest with myself. It's like, yeah, it hurts a lot of times when you're in a toxic relationship or something like that. You have to allow yourself to say, if this relationship is worth salvaging, it would have happened that way. And it's not like saying I have love lost or whatever, like, oh, I want to go back. No, hell no. I'm ready to move forward. But being able to say, sometimes you have to be able to cut those cords and say, you're trying to make somebody live up to an expectation that they're not willing to do. Not saying that in a bad sense, like, you got standards up here and they ain't meeting them standards, like you're looking beneath them. But a lot of times people are just comfortable with being who they are. They're okay with being that way, because a lot of times when it comes to going through change, even though they see those things as happening, some people just don't want to. You can't force somebody to change. You can send love to somebody all day, but that's not going to make those situations better if it's not being reciprocated. You have to be able to do that, because it's like with my situation. I have, a lot of my loved ones that has passed on that, I've been seeing so much in the last few weeks, in my mind, in my visions, in my dreams and stuff that keeps coming back to me. And they're sending me that love. And then I'm racking my brain like, I'm trying to move forward, but why do these, old things keep, lingering around like that? You ain't got to say, hey, how you doing? Or, oh, I'm leaving, but I'll text you. I'm like, look, can you just leave? You ain't got to let me know you're there. Just, don't even let me know. I don't even care if you made it home safely. I just want you to get the heck up out of my life. But then I had to allow myself to say, you know what? There's just certain things that you have to be able to set. It is what it is. Being able to face that change and being able to accept it. And a lot of times it's hard for us to do it because you are waiting for an apology, or you're waiting for an explanation, or you're waiting for somebody to admit that they were wrong or you were right, or you were right and you were wrong. But there's a lot of times you have to just close that door without all those different things being said. Because if you wait for that's going to end up being more of a disappointment for you and wasting time if time really existed. That could be something that you put your energy in on something that's worth putting your energy on. But actually appreciating what that situation and what that person has taught you throughout those time spans of y'all connecting that way. Or if it's you're going through a divorce, that's hard, especially if you put your love and time into that situation. Yeah, it hurts, but if it's meant for that person to stay in that journey with you, they will stay in that journey with you. But not everybody's meant to stay on that same journey with you. You're going through your life lessons to grow. You're going through your life lessons to strengthen you, to give you knowledge, give you wisdom that you need to move forward to be towards the best version of yourself. And for those things to happen, you have to be able to accept every single thing that went on. And I did not realize, I was like, yeah, I forgive, but I wasn't accepting a lot of things that took place, because it was just like, when I get pissed off and all of a sudden all these memories start coming back and I'm mad at the world. And it's like, okay, I'm not mad at you just for this, but let me tell you why I'm mad. And now it's just like, when I say universe has been playing in major parts in my life, when there are certain things that I've been watching lately, like I just finished watching the series of The Haunting of Bly Manor, which was outstanding, very outstanding chapter. It's like a second spinoff of The Haunting of Hill House. And the Bly Manor is like kind of is from the book Turn of the Shoe, shoe, whatever that one is, turn of the screw, whatever it is, the turn of the shoe, I think that's what it's called. But you going through that, I mean, when I say that movie was powerful, but it was resonating in so many different things that's going on in my life, especially if you're trying to rack your brain like, okay, I'm really struggling with this. I'm doing my, cutting cord meditations. I'm doing my affirmations and stuff like that. Why is, these things keep reoccurring? Because I'm really trying to be at peace with things. And you have to understand everybody's playing their part. And if you've been with me for a while, you have heard me say that. Everybody, it's like we're playing a game of life. And there are certain things that you may be going through in your life where it feels like, I've done this before, or why does this seem so familiar, or why does it seem like I already know how this is going to unfold? Because you already knew everything that's taking place. A lot of times things feel hard, and a lot of times you're trying to understand why aren't certain things working out for you. And it's like the universe has in their sight that you have everything it is for you to move forward, but you have to be able to believe that in yourself. Everything that you're trying to manifest in your life is going to be 10 times, 10, 20 million times more than what you expected, or what you asked for, just because the fact is you are breaking cycles. You are starting something of anew. You're being held as an example, because this world is going through in our life, it really is needed, because it's like when we're seeing so many different things in the world, and it is like, I try to make sure I'm very mindful of the words that I use, because it's like how you see the world is how you see yourself. We're going through a lot of reflection where truth is being shown, and a lot of time when we're seeing truth, it's not always pretty. There's a lot of hatred going on in the world. There's a lot of resistance going off in the world. There's a lot of control issues going off in the world. All these different things are taking place, but it's like change needs to take place, healing needs to take place, understanding needs to take place for you to understand that's the only way you can be able to forgive. When you forgive, you're healing yourself in different ways, and you're taking your power back. And it's being able to, when you're allowing yourself to unleash and reflect that within the world in a positive way, is healing the world in some type of way, which is sending a energy field of balance, along the world where we're trying to align. And it's been very heavy for us to be able to do that. That's why a lot of people are so emotional. They're wanting to be off to themselves, or they're being very sensitive and snippy, because this is not something that's very easy to deal with. There's not so much that, when you're facing this stuff, it can be very scary, because it's like if you've been living a certain way for so long, it's allowing you to, it's like you're peeling back an onion, and it could be the most strongest onion, strong, I can cut onions all day and I love them to death. But, if a person is not used to that type of aroma, it triggers your senses. It makes you cry. It gets too, strong. And I always tell people, if you put in a coal, if you put a whole bunch of ice cubes, you know, in a thing, and you got to cut up a whole lot of onions, put it in ice cubes and sit it there for a minute, ice water, and then take it out, after 2 3 minutes, and try to cut it, and all that aroma's going away, but you're being able to not avoid that pain. You have to be able to face what has hurt you, being able to face what has tried to break you, what uh to be able to face what has really traumatized you. It's not easy, but for you to be able to move forward, you have to be able to face those things. And it's like those are the things that guided you towards your truth in the first place, you know and when you're allowing yourself to do that, it feels like my that heaviness upon me is like gone. It's like it dissolves. I don't know, if you've been with me for a while, you probably feel my energy is so much different right now, you know and these are the things that I had to be able to release. And it was just like, I was watching Maleficent, with my daughters yesterday. I love Angelina Jolie, and I was watching the second one, and when I tell you, it was like all hairs was standing up when certain things happened. When I forgot what the guy's name is, but he was one of the fays with her, one of the fairy witches, or whatever you want to call it. And he was just like, we know you've been through a lot of pain, anger, and all those things, but we, instead of you unleashing that, they want you to use all that energy to help heal the world, come into one. And you talk about, just had tears just flowing, because it was like art imitating life, imitating art. And that's all what we're going through. And it was just like, that's when I know I'm the type of person, when I'm being guided towards something, I always try to find that subliminal message on what is this trying to tell me? What did I need to know? And when I watched that, between that and The Haunting of Bly Manor, it was pretty much saying the same thing, because there's a lot of times we're stuck in a loop of things because we're not understanding what is taking place. Or it could be somebody who's entering our lives, and you're going through the same sequence that you went through with somebody else. If you didn't allow yourself to heal, or you're using certain things to fill a void, instead of you allowing yourself to really face and fill that void so you can move on. So instead of allowing yourself to jump towards something that you really truly want and love in life, without trying to avoid, taking that curve and trying to avoid certain things because you're upset. You fear that you may be getting upset, or it's a fear of being fear, of using fear, or it's something that really can trigger you. Allow yourself to face that so you can move forward, to face and accept what has hurt you, so you can be able to allow yourself to be educated from those experiences, to uplift you so you can move forward in love. So, allowing yourself to do that, you'll benefit it on so many levels and layers. And it'll help you feel more powerful. Allow yourself to take control of what you want in your life, not having control of outcomes, but having control of you, your energy, your emotions, your essence. Um, just for you to be able to understand, even if there's certain things that's out of your control, being able to accept what that certain situation is and don't allow it to stop you, don't allow it to pull you, in a lower frequency, but allowing yourself to understand, okay, this is something I can't change, but this is something I have to accept. Is this something that I can, it can invest and add something to, or this is something I need to accept to cut off and let go and still move forward. So allow yourself to really see the unseen, okay? Allow yourself to understand what life and universe is wanting you to know. Whatever you're trying to place into your life that will manifest so many different things, it's on its way to you, but you have to believe it's on its way to you. You have to be able to align yourself with everything that you're trying to bring into your life, but also allow yourself to expect the unexpected on more things coming just because of what you had to deal with and what you had to, grow and heal from. So I hope you are able to, get something out of that. Like I said, I truly missed y'all. I love y'all. We have so many new people that has subscribed throughout the weeks. It's just been truly amazing. It's like we're becoming a tribe. It is growing rapidly. So I truly appreciate that for the support. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for leaving beautiful comments. It's truly appreciating, and we're gonna get some stuff done. So let me give a post notification shout out to Twisted Ted Skull Movies and Games. Ali one Ali. He also has a channel. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link down there. He's new to the YouTube family as well. Doing his own videos and speaking his own truth throughout his way, as well as Pranay the poet. They have theirs as well. I'm gonna go ahead and find their links and put that in there as well. So much love to you, and Chad Baker. Much love. Welcome to the family. And Andreas Alvarez, Katrina Marie Rainwater, much love to you as well. Claire Francis, much love to you. And Val Stover, as well as Pamela Riley and Roxana A. Lopez. And I have her channel as well, too. So much love to you. Drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. Thank you, for being a part of my family. Our family is truly appreciating. Like and subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up so it can pass the video along. Um, Drop a line. I would love to be able to get to know you. I leave all my connection, my contact information for you to be able to get contact with me one on one. Is just to be able to help you figure out, your gifts as well as your purpose, and give you a deeper understanding about that. It's all about networking. Whatever we talk about is confidential and it stays there. If I don't be able to find the information through my experience, I will find the information to give to you to help you further down your way. I hope you are having a pleasant weekend and holiday if you celebrate those. And know you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest in your life comes triple dipple time from what you are trying to, bring out, expect, as well as receive, that you ask for, pray for, even expected. And the same when you receive it as well. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, prosperity, words, wise frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.